Showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great defending, strong and determined. Dunk does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brighton are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Out towards the flank. He's having a go! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Zubimendi. Here's a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vifa. Gross. And Kadiolu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Trossard. And it's Eze. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Welbeck. Welbeck couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Dunk. Kadiolu. Knocks it into space.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Zubimendi. Saliba. And it's Timber. Now it's Saka. Now it's Eze. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Welbeck. Welbeck! Oh, that was venomous. Zubimendi. Now it's Welbeck. Played backwards here. Vifa. Vifa has it in a wide position. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Saka. Mitoma. Great vision. That's a dangerous, decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Trossard. Chance here to counter. And it's Welbeck. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Vifa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And he cuts out the supply, and the keeper's got it again. Brighton are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Vifa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dunk. And Caggiolu. Now it's Welbeck. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Now Trossard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for the run. Lovely ball and a real... Tries a shot! He's got it all! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the failure to goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brighton grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Timber cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trossard. He's had it taken off him, and he welcomes it in. He's got away. And Welbeck! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Eze has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Vifa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dunk. Mitoma. Brighton looking to pass their way through. Caggiolu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Welbeck! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dunk. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is good alertness. Eze tries to play it through. Mitoma. It's a really well-measured ball. He's on it, can he get away? Has a look and plays it forward. Has a shot! Saka. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dunk. And it's Milner. Incapuyi. Now Timber. Saka. And he's had it nicked away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Saliba. And it's Timber. Saka. Milner. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Eze. Threads one in. Vifa. Rice cuts it out. Zubimendi. So what can they make of this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Eze. Now it's Welbeck. Dunk. Now Milner. Welbeck. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gross. Vifa. And it's Vifa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in a good position. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number 10.
Arsenal take the lead. Tajalu. Brighton are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And Milner. Dunk. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Gross. Now Mitoma. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka. Dunk. Verbruggen. Vifa. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Dunk. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze. Eze driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Welbeck. He has found the way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rolls it backwards. Played back in. And he was quick to react. Gabriel. Saliba. Played out to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Subimendi. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. There it goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Capie can get it clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And now they can clear their lines. Milner. And it's Vifa. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. And it's Eze. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's onside. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mitoma. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found the way through. Vifa makes the interception. Kajalu. That pass has been well intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Kajalu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Takes a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Milner. Tries to pass it through. Welbeck. That's the keeper's ball. Timber. It's Saka. Now it's Eze. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rice. Trossard. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Milner. He's a sharp little ball here. Timber. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Welbeck. And Welbeck! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Rice. Eze.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Welbeck, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Brighton needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vifa. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Eze. Now it's Saka. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
60,179.
And the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now, can they get him away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Raya. And here's Saka. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, look at the space. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, they could break here. And it's Timber. Throw it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milner. Now Mitoma. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Subimendi. And this is Welbeck. Gross. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Subimendi. And it's Rice. Trossard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gross. Closing in on goal. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 67 minutes is number 22, Mitoma.
Brighton give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Incapuyi. Now it's Trossard. Now, and the finish! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Kajolu. Now Mitoma. Vifa. And it's Vifa. Incapuyi. Trossard. Milner. Timber gets across to intercept that. Now it's Trossard. Eze. And he's running through. Can he get it through? Great, and a chance! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Gross. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Saka. Stood up well to him there. That has been cut short. Now it's Eze. And it's Eze. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milner. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting.